Vrain State Park to do a POTA activation. Hopefully the first of many today. And yeah, it's a cool day here in Colorado on the Front Range. And we'll see what the weather looks like as we get into the mountains later today. Okay, here we are, Vrain State Park. And the trees are turning colors for fall, and it is absolutely beautiful. Here, this is the correct colors, so gorgeous. Here's one of the lakes at Vrain State Park. It's the highway over there. And then another little lake over here. I guess it's a pond. It's tiny. And all the trees look really good with the colors. I think that's I-25 that we're seeing right here. But this isn't the pretty area. The prettiest area, which I'm probably going to operate on, is over here. There's another few lakes over there. So that's where I'll have to next. All right, had a few mishaps. First of all, did not a total noob move. I forgot to bring my MFJ ham stick, so I'm glad. I was going to experiment with my super antenna because that's the only antenna I have with me right now. The other thing is, it's really sunny, and if you've ever been in Colorado, you know that the sun brings the temperature up by 10 to 15 degrees. So instead of sitting outside and enjoying the sun out here on what was supposed to be a pretty cold day, I had to pack my office in, and here's what we look like right now. I've got my super antenna up here. Somehow I figured out how to tune it to 20 meters without a antenna analyzer, which is really annoying with this thing because you know, you touch it and there's capacitance from your hand, and then you move your hand away and then it detunes, whatever. So I'm trying out the JankoPOTAmous here. Not that great. Forgot to charge the battery, but I do have a little jackery looking thing over here. I wanted to try it out to see if I can save myself some time logging, and hopefully I will. I like that the screen isn't crazy reflective like my Macintoshes that I like to use. And yeah, here are some of the calls. It's not seemingly trying to successfully get onto my Wi-Fi that my phone is putting out, but it sure sees all the other ones, which, you know, sucks, whatever. And then HamRS doesn't really like it when you're not on a network, because it still starts, it'll put somebody's call sign is not in HamRS, and it's like, well, dude, we're not even connected to the internet, so you shouldn't look. But anyway, good app otherwise. Definitely issues entering in stuff from the keyboard, which isn't that great, but you know, I mean, we're on a computer, so it's hard to backspace and whatever when somebody's call sign gets a little bit clarified. Anyway, so that's a JankoPOTAmous, and then I put all of my stuff in a bigger little box from Harbor Freight that my XYL gave me for Christmas last year. So we're running this, what is it? I forgot what brand it is. Talent Cell, 12 amp hour. Have my ICOM 705. I'm going to have the ATU 100 and the MX P50M amplifier. And today I purposely am outputting just 20 watts because at this point I'm getting antsy trying to set up, trying to make my POTA stuff a little bit smaller, because if you can guess, all of these things equal a Xiegu G90, which I'm going to try to snag if I can get one for cheap, because I don't have to carry so many things with me on a POTA, especially since these take up a lot of space and I'm trying to decrease the amount of space so that I can do some sodas and backpacking. Anyway, so this is the office today. Inside, it is a very beautiful day. So what I'm going to do now is probably, I should have made a 12 volt power pole adapter for this, but this is not a whatever normal size. It's definitely not 5 millimeters. It's not 2.5 millimeters. I tried to hook up my Yaesu to it, but my Yaesu's is a little too big. So I have the 120 volt adapter, and while I'm driving to my next park, I will go ahead and plug it into my battery so that it can step up 12 volts to 120 volts, and that could be stepped down to 12 volts. Makes a lot of sense, huh? Anyway, so that was St. Vrain. That was St. Vrain State Park. Yeah, that was St. Vrain State Park. So that will be activated for me, and I'll probably go up to, I don't know, go up to some other state parks, or go down into, I don't know, areas of Colorado, maybe Rocky Mountain National Park, because I have about 5 more hours before the XYL expects me to be home for dinner. Anyway, 7-3. All right, next stop, Boyd Lake State Park. All right, we're at Boyd Lake, and there's the marina building over there. This is a little arm off the lake, and that's the main part of Boyd Lake, and it's a really nice day out. I think I'm going to activate in this boring parking lot because at least I'll have a good view. I've driven around, tried to find a good spot. There are probably better spots, but I've never operated near a marina, so that'll be cool. All right, I'm going to send out a beacon. All right, and here's the office. There's my super antenna tuned to about 20 meters on my I forgot what Magmount that is, but it works pretty well. It's a single 5-inch, and it seems to work pretty well because the coax shield must be somehow attached to the magnet, so we get some capacitance. Anyway, I'm done with my activation at Boyd Lake State Park. I had a quick 19 QSOs, and here's all my stuff in here. The headphones are working out really good because I'm able to pull some really low park-to-parks out of the signal, so that's pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna pack up and go to another park that I haven't activated for my third park of the day. Alright, it's about 4:18. We're in Rocky Mountain National Park. Just told one of the entrance ranger guys about Parks on the Air, and he was really happy. So we're gonna go probably up to either the visitor center at the top between the east and west sides of the park, or one of the peaks over there, and operate. So it's a beautiful evening. Hopefully we don't see many tourists stopping to look at every single male elk that's looking for a female. Anyway. Alrighty, some good views. Okay, I'm at the Alpine Visitor Center. We're 11,000, almost 12,000 feet. I think I might go back up there and operate because we're lower than the top, which I know it doesn't matter, but it's kind of annoying. Maybe not. We'll just operate and then leave. So I gotta get home because Christy's making soup. Alright, that was a quick activation up here. I think I got 26 or so contacts relatively quickly. Somebody was kind enough to spot me and let me know the park number that I was at, which is funny. I should know this park. I've been here several times before. Anyway, it's 5:30. There's snow over here. It's 5:30. I should probably get home because my wife is cooking. It's Long's Peak right there. 14,200 something feet. Beautiful from the setting sun side, the western side.